They have been negotiating in good faith up to this point with the Australian media businesses, and they've been making progress. Obviously, we welcome today's announcement too about Google and News Limited off the back of Google and Channel 7 and the reports around Google and Channel 9. So it's been progressing very well with Google. Facebook had also been in very positive discussions and constructive discussions. Obviously, today we've seen their announcement. I spoke to Mr Zuckerberg, and we'll see where it goes from here.
Treasurer, would you agree with your government colleagues that Facebook is trying to bully the Australian government?
Well, again, we want them to remain in Australia, but we also want them to pay for original content. In terms of the discussion that I've had with Mark Zuckerberg today, it was a very cordial discussion. It was a very constructive discussion. He recognises the importance of the Australian market and Facebook's presence here, and we've talked about the importance of paying for original content and the government's commitment to the code. So yes, there are some differences, but let's see if we can work them through.
This is an example of a social media giant trying to use its clout against the Australian government.
I don't think anyone's been under any misapprehensions as to how powerful these businesses are. They're among the most powerful businesses in the world in terms of their reach, but also their balance sheet. The government's been very firm in its commitment to the code, and with respect to Australian journalism, we're absolutely committed to public interest journalism in this country, and that is why it's so important to see them paid for generating original content.
Facebook has also taken down content on government Facebook sites as well. Do you have a fear that this is going to spread to a much broader level of content than just Australian news companies?
Well, again, I can only go off the basis of my conversation this morning with Mr Zuckerberg, which was about half an hour in length. So it was a very substantial conversation, and we talked about the importance of their commitment to the Australian market, but also paying for content and the government's commitment to the code. They have some remaining issues with the code, even though it's been a lengthy conversation to date about it. Let's see if we can work those through to take this forward. Thanks.